Sprawled on the bed, I craned my neck down to check. 2 wide eyes were staring back at me, blinking in the darkness.
That's fucking horrific.
Yeah, like rat face Radka being like, hey,
Rat face Radka.
as they're all like stuffing their.
You've turned into the rat girl.
Yeah, rat girl.
Stupid rat head.
Ratty rat bitch.
Well, like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, imagine Fat Jowl screaming like 5, 3, 7. Welcome to episode 147 of Ghost Huns, featuring me, Susie Priest.
Featuring me, Hannah Bitchkovsky.
And every week, we tell you the world's creepiest ghost stories.
That's very Channel 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very news.
Yeah, every week we will bring you. So strap in because it's going to get creepy.
It's always creepy, isn't it?
And I've got some really creepy shit today.
Oh, have you?
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Because I've been ill, and I want to get round to what's happened with you.
Yes.
You've nearly died.
I've been hospitalised.
Okay, we should get into that immediately. I mean, what I was going to say is I've had so much time to do nothing that I've been so prepared.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
You're like...
I'm ready to go.
Because I've arrived late this morning because of public transport issues, and I was in hospital, so I feel
What
like
happened?
there's an excuse there, so I'm going to pull that out the bag. It's been a very stressful weekend, but like in a nice way.
Okay.
We had Saturday, we had 3 activities to go to, all in one day. And I drove back from Stoke at like 7 a.m. to get to London so we could do all these lovely activities and whatever. And yesterday morning, we wake up, yesterday being Sunday, wake up. We had a really nice, relaxed morning, just like had a Gale's coffee, watched a bit of TV, chilled, chatted, do you know what I mean? And then went for drinks with Adam's mates. And while we were at the pub, I was just started feeling like really off. I don't know what it was, but I was like, but you know what I said about this health anxiety?
Yeah.
Talked about it on the bonus episodes. But I've had this, like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll be like, I'm going to die.
Oh, God.
Now. Like, and I'm not a stressed, anxious person at all.
No.
I'm normally reasonably chilled out.
Yeah.
But it's been happening and I was like, I think it's that again. So I thought it's fine. It goes away. It always does. And I can't describe to you what it is. It was like a lightheadedness. My heart was pumping a bit faster than it usually is.
Right.
And I'd go a bit like a bit breathless as though I couldn't quite.
Because you're panicking a bit, right?
Yes, but normally I can go, it's fine. Nothing's happening. You're okay. This is all in your head. So then I was like, should we go? I didn't say anything to Adam. And then we got outside and I was like, okay, I feel a bit better now. We're out, like, we're on the pavement, we're going home. Got in the cab, and I was like, stop the cab now. And I got out, and it was quite a small cab, but it wasn't, like, mad small.
Yeah,
It wasn't like a clown car.
Yeah.
And I haven't got claustrophobia or anything like that. So I got out, and my heart was racing. I was like, I'm going to die. I don't want to die. I kept just saying over and over again, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Oh
It's making me quite, like, emotional thinking about it, because I was like...
What had happened? Well, you felt like your heart
and my heart was racing, and I was so lightheaded... I thought I was just going to pass out. Well, in my head, I was like, look, you're fine. There's no chest pains. There's no like, because so I was like, ring an ambulance now, like now. I need someone to, and Adam was like, oh, but we could just get back in the cab and go to, I was like, get an ambulance for me immediately.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, no, you have to. And I was walking up and down Clapham. People must have thought I was mental because I was just pacing. I couldn't sit down. I was just walking up and down, because I was like, I need to keep my body going because if I sit down.
Did it feel like your heart was constricting or you couldn't breathe?
No, it didn't. Even if I talked loads, then I was like, I can't breathe. But I could breathe. Like I could, if I just sat there and focused on it, I could do it. But I still felt lightheaded, and I just couldn't stop walking and moving because I felt if I was to sit or stop, I would die.
Oh,
and
wow.
I just kept being like, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm going to die. I don't want to die. And then the ambulance like, we're going to be about 30 minutes. I was like, I can't do this for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So Adam puts his fucking watch on me because he's like, well, my watch will tell you if you're having a heart attack. And I was like, well, I don't think I want to know because the ambulance is on its way.
Yeah.
So there's nothing I can do about it. And he was like, just put the watch on. So then it was like 100 beats per minute, which is very high for me. I know it's like...
Is that a lot? I don't know.
I think mine's normally about 75.
Right.
because I check it all the time because I'm a fucking idiot apparently.
Okay.
So mine's
you check
normally
it with what?
well, I time it myself, or I'll use like an oximeter thing.
Oh God, do you have all the kit?
Well, I used to have them from when I used to work in care, so I've just hooking myself up
I'm
to
like,
trips.
when are you doing that? You're like, I check it.
IV. Yeah, no, I was
Whoa.
and then so he put that on and it said 100, and then I went, that's very high, and then it immediately went to 120, and I was like, get this off me now. I can't. This is not
whoa.
helping things. And then these lovely paramedics turned up, and I was like, am I going to die? And they were like, you're not dying. Please
Oh,
relax.
wow.
Like in a nice way. They were like, don't know, you're not. You're fine. And then
Okay.
they took all my. I felt like a bit of a fraud, to be honest, because they were like, your heart rate is really elevated, but that's because you've said that it is, and you're stressed, so that's why.
Yeah.
Your blood pressure's fine. Your oxygen levels are fine. They did an ECG on me in the back of the ambulance, like to check my heart, and they were like, your heart's fine.
God.
Everything's normal, but we'll go to hospital anyway. Go to hospital, wait around for 2 hours to have another ECG, only for the doctor to be like, I mean, has this ever happened before? I was like, no. She was like, any history of heart failure in the family? I was like, well, like my granddad's a long time ago. She was like, oh, is that it? I was like,
Right.
yeah. She was like,
So it was just you. You might have had a panic attack.
Well, she was like, she said, is your job quite stressful? I went, and she went, is it as stressful as being an A&E doctor? I went,
Wow.
no, you're right.
Sass.
I was like, but I do work
You're like,
for
no, I
myself,
do a
and there's
ghost
quite a lot of
podcast.
yeah. There is
Sometimes
quite a lot
I get
of
very scared.
There's quite a lot of like just random things. It's not structured actually, so maybe that's why.
You
She's
do
like, you're
a
just
lot,
getting
though.
stressed.
I think because
Yeah.
you've done Edinburgh and you've
Yeah.
you were travelling around and
Yeah.
like you haven't stopped.
No, I haven't. And then I've come back, and then it's like work again, straight away,
Yeah.
driving up and down, gigs everywhere, like fucking
Yeah, you kind of have been on. You are very on the go as a person generally.
donkeying. We're donkey people.
Yeah, donkey. Yeah.
But it's made me feel like I've come in today, and I'm like, but I was in the cab like, it's nearly midday. I've got to be there at midday, and I was like, you've got to relax. If you turn up
Yeah.
10 minutes late, there's a fucking tube strike on. Like no one's getting anywhere.
Yeah.
If you get to work 10 minutes late, I can feel my heart rate going like.
Girl, you sound stressed.
And then I was like,
honey.
I need something to eat because I haven't eaten. And I'm never going to last till 3 if I don't
Yeah.
eat. So I was like, I'm going to have to grab something there. And then I was like, this is what, and I could feel my heart rate just going up and up and up again. And then I was like, then I ended up running because I was like, this is going to be even later.
God.
And then I could feel myself going like, I didn't walk in because I thought, I just want to take it easy. I'll get a
Yeah,
cab, treat
yeah.
myself. And then I was like, this has got so much worse because I got this
Yeah.
cab. And I was just like, relax. It's absolutely fine. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I really have to chill out. She was like, get a meditation app. I was like, fine. I do feel like a bit of a fraud.
No,
But you know what,
You were
right?
worried. You were scared.
I was really, and then I started feeling it again as I was running up. So I feel a bit jittery. I'll relax in a minute.
Yeah.
But I just got this fear of dropping dead.
I wonder where that comes from.
I don't know. It's
Like,
so weird.
Because you or anyone else are just as likely to drop
I
dead.
know. And the doctor's
There's no
like,
reason why
you're
you
fine.
would. Yeah, exactly.
We've
You've had
just
the test.
checked you.
Do you know what you should do?
My oxygen level was at 100. I don't deserve that. I smoke.
Yeah, yeah, you'll outlive everyone. Why don't you just get a full body MOT? I was thinking of doing one of these.
I thought about this and I considered it, and then I thought, I think it potentially could make me more neurotic.
What, in case
I'd
they're
end up
like...
doing one every 4 weeks. I'd end
Really?
up being like, oh, I need another one because something might have changed. After she checked my heart and my lungs and all that kind of stuff, I was like, right, well, the only other thing that's going to kill me is cancer. And that's a slow burn.
Well, happy
So-
Monday, everybody.
So I'll be okay for today. But I think I just have to go. I just have to go for my checks. I have to go for my smears. I have to go. Then get this right.
Oh, no.
This is another man. Fucking classic. There was a man with a sombrero in A&E.
Why?
Very weird behaviour. Don't know. And because they were like, it's a 2-hour wait for a doctor. And I was like, I'm going to have to wait, aren't I? Like, because if I go home and this happens again, I'm fucked. So,
Yeah.
and this happened about 8. So I was like, it's not too debilitating for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I go into the.
God, I was texting you about fucking Toulouse-Lautrec while you're in hospital.
Oh no, that was quite nice. I was like hooked up to a thing. I was like, I won't say anything because it sounds
strapped into three IVs, and I'm like, what's this mess, John?
Well, it sounds so dramatic when you say to someone, "I'm in hospital." So I was like, I'm not going to say anything because I know I'm
bless
fine,
you.
and I'm being a bit dramatic. But I felt
you're like health
teary.
anxiety is a thing.
It just felt really teary about it because I started thinking of my family and everyone, and then I was in the ambulance. Said to Adam, I was like, I've got to record the podcast tomorrow, no matter what happens. And he was like, "This is what I'm talking about."
Oh wow.
Will you relax? And I was like, "We have to."
Well, you do.
In my head, I was like, "Shall we get Rachel Fairburn in?"
You're right.
No, but this
You're
is how
right.
dedicated I am.
Yeah, I'd have dragged you in from fucking hospital bed.
Exactly. So I'm waiting for the doctor to come out and call everyone in. And this man with a sombrero is taking ages to get his stuff together. And I was like, I'm going to fucking kill you. Then the doctor finally calls me in.
Yeah.
And there's this man that's been walking around for ages, like just. It's finally my turn after 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I stand up immediately and I'm like, Adam, wait there, I'm going to go in. This will be whatever. She's just going to read my ACG. So as I'm walking in, this man comes in, stands in front of me and goes to the doctor, "How long do you think it'll be for me?" I was like, "Get out of the way, you fucking prick.
Yeah.
You've been in there
Did
3
you say
times. I went, "Excuse me."
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Nutted him.
Yeah.
I was like, get out of the way.
Yeah.
You horrible piece of shit.
Yeah, well,
We're all stressed
I
and
know,
waiting.
I know. I've seen that so many times when men get huffy and they think that that's going to get them better service. And I'm like, you just sighing and shoving your hands in your pockets like it's making a fucking statement isn't going to hurry anyone up.
Yeah. He'd been in and out of there loads. So he was obviously having blood tests. He was having loads of other things.
Yeah.
It's like, get out of the way, you fucking prick.
Yeah.
We're all stressed out. We all think we might die.
Yeah.
Go away.
And he's got like a splinter.
I know, yeah. Oh, it was horrific. And then she was like, "Yeah, you're fine. Bye.
Oh.
Come back if it happens again." But also.
Wow. Listen, health anxiety's real. You shouldn't feel like you were... you should have done that. Basically, like, you shouldn't feel bad about having gone
Well,
in
there was no way that I could have I couldn't get it in the cab.
Yeah.
And there was no way I could have gone home. I would have lived on the
Yeah.
pavement. I mean, that didn't help either. When Adam was ringing the ambulance, they were like, "What's the road called?" And he was like, "The pavement." And they're like, "No, sir, we don't need to know where you're standing. We need to know that." He was like, "The name of the road. Here's the pavement." I was like, "Can someone come and make sure I don't die, please? Please."
There's a road called the Pavement.
In Clapham, yeah.
Oh,
There's
that's
like
very confusing.
I was like this. I'm going to die while this insane conversation's
farce,
happening.
like comedy of errors.
But I feel better now. I felt a bit stressed as I came in. I felt a bit like, but I hope I don't turn into like a mad bastard.
Well, I think it does sound like you've had a bit of a panic attack. And
Yeah, well, it was 45 minutes it went on
yeah,
for.
but they can.
Yeah, they can. And Adam's friends turned up. They were walking the other way. They were like, "Oh, yeah, are we going for one more drink?" I was like, "I'm going to die." "No, we're not."
Oh,
and they were very nice because
gosh.
they were like, "Wow, this panic attack sounds exactly like what you're having."
This is what Edinburgh does.
Tell me about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did say that. I was like, I did have a very stressful time. They were like, well.
Edinburgh is. Yeah. I'm like a politician who's going to use something to like bend it to my agenda.
Yeah.
I'm like,
She nearly died.
This is why Edinburgh needs to be
Yeah,
cancelled.
yeah. She's
why Edinburgh is an
nearly
absolute
died.
fucking scam.
Yeah, it is a scam.
No, but like the stress levels are real. Like I've never been so ill mentally and physically as I have been when I've been in
it's true.
Edinburgh.
And it's weird.
You've just come back from Edinburgh
And I've nearly died.
and you nearly died on the pavement. / Clapham.
The pavement on the pavement.
The pavement on the
The
pavement.
pavement on the
Yeah.
pavement. And they were like, "Are you really hungry?" And I was like, "Oh, she's going to take my blood sugar levels," and be like, "Oh, God, you really need to eat, you little lady." And she was like, "You're fine." I was like, "Oh."
Yeah. The levels
Sad.
are
Thought someone was
totally
gonna,
normal.
Yeah, I thought someone was going to like prescribe
Had
the
you had a
pizza.
drink as well?
I'd had 3 cocktails, but over the span of 3 hours.
I've had 3 bottles of wine, 2
have a lot, yeah.
cocktails.
I had
Listen, the Jaeger bombs and the.
I had 5 vodka Malibus, 4 pints Carling, 4 rosy wines, 3
I don't
baby
know why
shams.
my heart was going all
I
over
don't
the
know
place.
what the problem
Those
was.
7 espresso martinis, I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Oh, I was like, I haven't even had a coffee. I haven't even had a coffee today.
Yeah, I haven't had a coffee for weeks.
You're kidding.
No, it's really quite worrying.
I'm desperate for a coffee.
I can't because of my dicky tummy.
Oh, not even decaf.
No, I don't own
Because
that.
you're shitting yourself.
Yeah. It's not even that. Do you know what? It turned from like just a night of horror to just my appetite was gone. Every time I put any morsel in my mouth, I thought I was going to be sick. So I just was nil by mouth.
Neil by my
Neil by mouth.
am I right?
Hey, he wishes. Neil by mouth. Is that the name of the episode?
Neil by mouth, yeah, for sure.
I can't.
Absolutely.
We can't call it that.
Oh, I'd
He'll
love
be like, why
that.
is it called
Why
that?
is it? What's that? Adam wouldn't have any idea. I didn't want to go out so much yesterday. Maybe it was that. That's why I had a thing. I didn't go out. I didn't want to go out so much that I nearly offered him a blowy to delay it.
Oh, God. As he was doing his hair.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered that much. I was like, no, come on, let's go to the pub.
Let's actually go.
Sorry, Mum.
Sorry, Mum.
How are you? Have you nearly died?
Yeah.
Have you? Oh, yeah.
No, I just, the Neil by mouth was worrying because I was like, I haven't eaten. I was like, I'm going to waste away. And I don't want to be a waste away.
No.
I don't want that.
No.
Like, I'm a petite lady. I don't
You can't afford much more.
I don't want to.
No, you
and
can't
then I'll
afford.
become a bit...
Yeah, everyone will be like, oh, she's...
That one in Airplane when she's like on the drip and they're singing Kumbaya.
I've not seen that.
Oh, yeah, I love it. I always reference
Airplane.
Airplane.
Is it a scary film?
No,
Funny.
Airplane, the farce.
Airplane, no, I've not seen it.
Oh, wow, it's like the funniest film I've ever seen.
You said that like such a... That's the
Wow.
funniest film I've ever seen.
It's the funniest film I've ever seen. I did lots of laughing.
Oh, no, I don't know it. Yeah, you can't afford much.
No,
By way of
exactly. Yeah.
Neil by mouth. And I don't want you to die. I was like pacing the street. I was like, I wonder if I am a ghost. I can come back, still do the podcast.
Yeah, you really need to not die.
I need to relax.
But also just, you need to, maybe
I
take
need a
it
fucking
easy.
holiday.
Like, you do a lot.
I do. I need a holiday.
And like, you're not superhuman. You're human and your schedule would kill me.
Yeah, it is a bit much, I must admit.
I think it's because you drive a lot.
Yeah.
And you're always on the road and you're always on the move.
Yeah, I am.
And I think just fucking
I do need...
check
I'm gonna
yourself
have...
in for a spa.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love that.
We should go on holiday.
Let's go on holiday.
I'm quite relaxed, but I'm like, I could be more relaxed.
Oh, please. Because
Yeah.
did you see my weirdness coming in? I felt weird today.
No, I just thought you were a bit like, because you were flustered and late.
I was a bit like...
I just dobbed you in, late.
No, but that's what stressed me out again. And then I'm like...
Yeah. I think just take it easy. I'll tell you some nice stories.
Yes. Have you got a story?
Yeah, well...
Oh, tarot.
Don't pick death, because...
Oh, God.
Just pick well, do you know what I mean? And if you do pick death, it's okay.
If it's death, I actually don't know what I'm going to do.
What is it?
Justice.
Oh, that's really
That's
nice.
nice.
That is nice, actually.
I have to meditate as well.
Oh my God, look. It advises you to listen carefully as others explain to you their version of events and the parts they played. It's unnecessary to offer feedback. Your role is to observe, listen closely, give a full hearing, and keep your wits about you as the story takes shape. And I was just about to read you a story.
Oh, love that. Please read me a story.
That's so nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about moral sensitivity, empathy, compassion, and fairness.
Oh, I love that.
That's really nice. I'm really glad you picked that.
Excellent. Oh yeah,
Well,
come on then, give me one.
Okay. Do you know what? I was
Give me
going
one.
to read you an article that popped up on The Guardian.
Oh, go on.
The Guardian.
The Guardian.
And I just thought I'd read you it because what's going on?
Well, I can't. This is me relaxed.
Are you? I thought you'd melted.
I've got to relax.
You know, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
You're going to be just a t-shirt on the floor.
My neck just pulled into my shoulder.
You have to go up because otherwise you're just
No, I have
microphone.
to do this.
Can you go up a bit?
So stressed.
Trying to
Trying
make
to
you less
relax.
stressed, but I don't know how.
Wines are going to make me.
Are you having a wine
Better.
today?
Yeah, should we have one after?
Yeah. Well, I want to go to Barclays, and you need to come with me, maybe.
Oh shit, we've got. Oh,
But that's just made you stressed.
That doesn't sound
Don't
stress
forget that I ever said Barclays. Okay.
Barclays then wine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why
I'm
not?
in. I'm in.
Okay. This is I was just scrolling.
Yes, yeah.
Scrolling.
Yeah.
And then I saw
Wet biscuit or whatever they're called.
Yeah, cum biscuit.
Cum biscuit.
And
Limpy
this said, it's just an article, and it was written by a woman who's the title is "I found a stranger under my hotel bed."
Oh my God!
So I've got.
That's weird that you said that to me
Why?
because I've got a story that's about that.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
bizarre,
we're always
isn't
in
it?
sync with these things.
Yeah.
You period, I period.
Oh, and then after
What?
when I went to the hospital last night,
Started.
stressing out, I went to the toilet to start my fucking periods.
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
not
give
helpful.
me one solitary break,
Oh, mate.
please.
Yeah.
Then in bed, I wake up with horrific period pains and palpitations.
Oh, no. I was day one of period when I got the spinach poisoning.
Were you?
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
fuck
So,
is-
like, basically, it doesn't rain, it pours.
It pours, quite literally
Pause.
from my vagina.
Okay. Right. Are you ready for... I'm trying to get comfy. This fish top's a bit mental,
I was just going to say a moment for the fish top.
A moment for the fish top.
No, I do.
If
And
you
it
are just
says-
listening, it's just goldfish in mesh.
It's like what's the word? It's a bit like 90s when the glitchy things.
Clip art?
No, you know, like the things, how the print of the fish.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the word?
What the word, please?
I don't know. Move on.
All right, let's read you this article. Okay. So this is all true.
I do like it though. Nice colours.
Yeah, I like it too. I think light blue's my vibe.
Yeah, orange I love as well.
Orange and light
The
blue.
Moroccan light blue and orange is a colour palette that I am here for. Or blue and orange.
What?
Susie's just broken. It's very Moroccan, isn't it? Like a blue and orange.
Oh, I see.
The Moroccan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Your top's not
Fez.
Moroccan.
Okay, let's get into it. It was early evening in Tokyo this March and super busy. A whirl of neon signs, street vendors, and more people than I could possibly imagine. I was visiting on holiday from my home in Thailand, heading back to my hotel, my belly full of ramen and keen to relax after a day of travelling.
I hate ramen.
Oh, I like
Do
it.
you know? It's not for me.
By 7:30 p.m, I was back in my room.
Is a pot noodle the same as a ramen?
No.
Because I do like a pot noodle.
No.
Okay.
I stripped off, put on a sweatshirt and tidied my things. Then I got into bed and started researching train times. After about 20 minutes, I began to feel uneasy and noticed a strange odour.
Oh, no.
It smelled like a dead animal covered in sugar. I couldn't tell where the smell was coming from. I wondered if a rat had got into my room. Maybe some food had been left behind by previous tourists. I decided to check under the bed, even joking to myself that there had better not be someone there. Sprawled on the bed, I craned my neck down to check. Two wide eyes were staring back at me, blinking in the
That's
darkness.
fucking horrific.
Isn't
Get
it?
out
Yeah, blinking.
of Tokyo.
Yeah.
I'd be
I
like,
know.
flight, please.
Yeah, flight, please. I'd just jump out the window.
I won't, yeah.
straight out.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Straight out.
And I'd be fine because my goosebumps would protect me.
Yeah. Two dark, wide eyes were staring back at me, blinking in the darkness.
No.
The intruder climbed out from under the bed, blocking me from running to the door. He was sweating, which I presume was causing the smell. I started screaming and my brain kept repeating, "This is not real," over and over. I began to hyperventilate and I froze to the spot, unsure whether he was about to jump on me or choke me or even try to kill me. There was no space for me to run, and my body felt as if it would collapse in fear. If he tried to overpower me, I'd lose. I remained rooted to the spot, shouting for help as loudly as I could. He locked eyes with me and also began screaming.
That's so funny. Yeah, then I would go, oh, right, this isn't scary anymore.
Yeah. So funny.
Like a Home Alone sketch.
Yeah, exactly. He's more scared of her.
That's so funny.
I scanned his face, trying to memorise exactly what he looked like. East Asian, between 20 and 30, slightly overweight, a bowl haircut and black clothes.
Jesus.
He ran for the door and disappeared down the corridor. I continued to scream for help. I grabbed my phone and tried to call the concierge, but I wasn't dialing the right number. Other people in the hotel had heard me and were calling out, asking for my room number so they could get to me. 537! 537! I repeated. There were frantic knocks on the door. I realised I was only wearing a sweatshirt and clambered across the room.
Like Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, imagine Fat out screaming like 537!
This has turned into a Mr. Magoo film.
I know.
This is hilarious.
I was only wearing a sweatshirt and clambered across the room trying to change. As I opened the door, two male tourists were standing there.
Out. Asshole out.
Ass out. They were checking if I was okay. It was only then I realised I was still screaming. They tried to calm me down, and soon the hotel concierge and police arrived. They looked under the bed and found a USB cable and a power bank. I began to think the man had been planning to secretly record me. With his charging devices, he could have done so all night. The concierge asked if I wanted to report the incident. I did. The police took my passport details and email, but said they probably wouldn't find him because of a lack of cameras in the hotel, that they would send me a report. They didn't even ask for a description of the man. I was shocked at how casually they treated the incident. I had so many questions. How did he get in? Did he know that I would be alone? I couldn't bring myself to stay at the same place that night, so I booked a different hotel. I mean, no brainer. I never felt so isolated and scared. When I got to my new room, I asked the staff to stay with me while I searched it. I didn't sleep because I was still very afraid, and spent the entire night ringing friends and family. I eventually returned to my home in Thailand, struggling with anxiety and PTSD. I have found it difficult to stay informed about what's happening with my case and worry that nothing will come of it, but I haven't given up. I'm exploring options so that it can be properly investigated. Since I've spoken out, many women have shared similar stories with me. It's terrifying to read them. Sadly, though, I've also had men write to me claiming it's my fault or that I just want to denigrate Japan.
Oh, fuck off.
But all I want is justice, and to raise awareness so this doesn't happen to anyone else. Justice!
Did you see my jaw then?
Yeah.
Broken. I'm falling apart.
Women already have to worry about their safety too much, and this is another example of things not being taken seriously as they should. I used to think I was invincible and there was more good in this world than bad, but now I'm not so sure.
It's not true. It's not true. Everyone's a prick.
Isn't that horrific? And
That's
also craning your neck down so that your body's on the bed and you're leaning over and being like...
No.
Oh my God, it's like the Spider-Man kiss, but bad. You know that bit where they're upside down kiss?
Oh, yeah. I've never thought that was fit.
Oh, I did.
No, because I can imagine them seeing me upside down. Like, and you know, like one of those things where you draw eyes and a nose under your lips.
Oh, yeah.
I always think I'd look a bit like that.
Yeah, fair.
So not sexy in the end.
That was kind of like my spooky news.
Horrific.
Yeah, because it just appeared in the news and I was like,
God.
oh my God.
Well, I might save my one of those for next time because...
Oh no, I love it.
I don't feel like it'll have the same effect. I think it might be better.
Okay.
Maybe we'll put it in the bonus episode.
Okay. Have you got another story?
Yes. I'm going to give you a choice.
Ooh, yeah, I love a choice.
Do you want a choice?
Yeah.
Okie dokie then. Here you go for your choice. Oh, fuck me. My period is perioding out of my ass.
Oh, it's not good. You should go to the doctor about that.
Oh, not another one. I'm calling. Hi, it's Hannah again. I'm bleeding out of my ass. You can have Rat Girl, Doll Lady, and that's your choice for now.
Rat Girl or Doll Lady? I think because we mentioned rat in the story. Rat.
Rat Girl.
Yeah, rat.
Okay. There was a small young girl named Radka who lived in the small city in the Czech Republic. We're going Eastern European.
Oh my God, today. Balkans. It's not Balkans, is it? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Let's not.
I didn't even know if you could say Czech Republic anymore.
Yeah, because it used to be Czechoslovakia, I think.
Oh,
now it's Czech Republic. You just want to go backwards.
I'm such
fucking Hannah who votes reform.
It's actually
she doesn't, by the way.
Appalling to me how idiotic I am.
No. Take it back, girl.
Anyway, Radka lived in a small city in Czech Republic. Her father lost his job and was unable to find work, so the family fell on hard times and were forced to sell their house. They'd moved to Prague and rented an apartment in an old, decrepit building, and Radka was sad to say goodbye to all of her friends, but promised that she would keep in contact with them. The young girl didn't like the hustle and bustle of the new city in which she was forced to live. The people seemed very unfriendly, and there was no kids her age living in their apartment building. Summer came to an end, and she began to dread what life had in store for her. To allay her fears, her parents told her that everything would be fine once she started school, but the young girl wasn't so sure. On the first day, Radka hoped that she would make some new friends, but she found all of her classmates very, Very unpleasant. When she tried to talk with them, they just turned up their noses at her and walked away. And when she tried to join in with their games, they refused to include her. As the days went on, the kids at school began, not like me, if she'd have come to my school, I'd have been like, do you like skipping?
Yeah, you'd have got
and
to
I would
skip.
have, yeah, Radka, come to Caverswall. Anyway, so everyone's been mean to her. They told her that her face looked like a rat and christened her Rat Girl.
Aw,
Isn't that mean?
that is mean.
She tried to tell her parents that she was being bullied, but they were too busy worrying about the family's finances to pay much attention. The bullying gradually got worse and worse, and Radka had no idea what to do about it. Sometimes they'd punch her and kick her and steal her lunch.
That's horrible.
But more would play cool tricks on her, tearing up her school books or writing on a locker. Rat Girl. She spent most of her days at school desperately trying to avoid her classmates. One day, the teasing and bullying became so bad that she couldn't take it anymore. Her classmates dragged her out to a river near the school and threw her in.
Oh my gosh.
She sat in the school toilet trying to dry her clothes, thinking of a plan. By the end of the day, Radka had come up with an idea to get revenge on all of the kids in school who were tormenting her. Revenge! I will tell you now, I think she takes it too far.
No, I
That's
disagree.
my opinion. I think
Bullies are mean. and
bullies are mean, yeah, but
They have what's coming to them.
I think she might have cut her nose off despite her face
Okay.
in this process. On the way home from school that evening, she found a dead rat by the side of the road. She picked it up and brought it home with her. When her parents went out for dinner, Radka took her... Oh, this is going to be quite bad for you, given your poisoning.
Oh dear.
Radka took a meat grinder out of the kitchen cupboard and put the rat inside it. She turned the handle and ground the dead rat up into minced meat. Then she cooked it in a frying pan. It smelled awful, so she added lots of herbs and spices. When her disgusting meal was finished, she placed it neatly in a plastic container and put it in a school bag. The next day at school, Radka waited until lunchtime to unveil her horrible plan. When the bell rang for lunch, she made her way to the school cafeteria and sat on one table by herself. She took the fried rat meat
Oh, that's vile.
out of her bag, placed it on the table in front of her, and waited. Soon enough, two girls came over and started teasing her and calling her names. They stole her lunch and passed it round the cafeteria, and everyone took a bite. Everybody was laughing and calling her Rat Girl, Rat Girl, Rat Girl, Rat Girl. About an hour later, her schoolmates became queasy. One by one, the kids got up from their desk and ran to the toilet. The teacher had no idea what was... Is this PTSD? I'm sorry. Radka ran out to the school toilets to see the result of her handiwork. All of the stalls of the bathroom were occupado, and she could hear the sounds of retching, vomiting, and filthy diarrhea.
Oh God, why would you? And you've got spinach on your shirt. Why'd you hate me?
Oh no, I'm so sorry. It does look a bit like... I thought it was
Yeah,
orange.
no, that's spinach to me.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, I've really... It's like I've come to... It's like I've really
To
come
haunt
to
me.
take you... Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. And you've got spinach on your shirt. I thought you meant like from dinner or something. I was like, have I?
No, big spinach
Oh,
leaves.
big spinach. The air was filled with the smell of poop and puke.
Oh God.
So sorry.
Oh boy.
Some girls were holding their hands over their mouths, waiting desperately for a cubicle. Others couldn't wait and had to resort to...
But hang on,
shitting in the
did
sink.
they all had some of her rat lunch? did
Yeah,
they?
they've all eaten some of her
Why
rat
would
lunch.
they have some of her rat lunch?
Because they're just taking it away from her and just like
Oh, they took
stealing
it. Oh, they
yeah.
stole
And they
it.
were like, this is mine now. Not blowy.
Oh yeah. Got you.
Oh,
Right, sucked off the rat. Yeah. Gotcha.
rats deserve blowies too.
No one does.
No, I couldn't agree more. So some people had to shit in the sink. When there were no sinks free, one girl ran in and puked all over a girl who was shitting in the sink. I'm so sorry. This is
one of
really
the
bad.
worst stories.
It was
I've ever
utter,
heard.
it was utter pandemonium. Radka smiled with satisfaction. By the next morning, her classmates had figured out her cunning plan. I don't know how.
Oh, yeah, I would.
Would you?
That rank lunch I nicked.
I'd go, I think that was not cooked well.
No.
But I wouldn't see it as a...
I
would you? Yeah.
Yeah, like rat face Radka being like, hey.
Rat face
As they're
Radka.
all like stuffing their...
You've turned into the
Yeah.
rat girl.
Yeah, rat girl.
Stupid rat head.
Ratty rat bitch.
By the next morning, her classmates had... I'm going to have to ask you next time. I'm going to need your advice then in that case, just in case someone's trying to get revenge on me.
Well, because you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't pay any attention.
Yeah, fine.
During class, she could see all of the girls staring at her and giving her dirty looks. She knew that it was just a matter of time before they took their revenge on her. Vicious circle. During lunch break, 2 girls approached Radka. She was expecting them to beat her up, but instead, they apologised to her. "We're all really sorry about the way we treated you, Radka. We hope we can make it up to you." The girls told her that the classmates were all waiting for her in the classroom. They said they all wanted to apologise and welcome her into the group. Although Radka was suspicious, she was so eager for acceptance that she threw caution to the wind and followed them. They led her down the corridors, but as they were passing the door to the school basement, the 2 girls suddenly turned and grabbed her. One of them held her tightly while the other one opened the door. Radka tried to struggle, but it was no use. The girls pushed her through the doorway. Radka tumbled down the stairs and landed on the cold concrete below. The girls slammed the door and turned the key. The basement was in a disused part of the school. No matter how loud she screamed, nobody would hear her. Lying on the floor of the basement, her back aching, Radka began to cry bitterly. Sad, isn't it? She started looking for another way out, but the windows were too high to reach. She was trapped like a rat in a cage.
In my head, this is going to
You'd
be
like, fuck that.
The rats are going to come rescue her, and it's going to be like her and an army of rats forever in the rat kingdom.
Oh, I
would love that if it was that.
I don't think that's what's going to happen. Well, let's just leave it there.
I'm like, it would get all Disney and it'd
I
be
think
nice.
it's mean that whoever's written this is like she was trapped like a rat in a cage. You'd be like,
Yeah, all right. Yeah, enough
thank
with
you.
the rat stuff.
Yeah, cheers. I've just got like fucking. What does a rat look like? Like long nose, big teeth. Like.
I think I look a bit rat. I've definitely got rat about me.
You've got rat about you, yeah, because you're like.
Yeah.
And you're like.
Have you heard Alice Bryant's bit, rat or potato?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
Rat or potato?
She has it. There's a it's just sidebar. Alice Bryan, who's a New Zealand
Alice
comic,
Bryan,
she's very
friend
funny.
of the pod,
and she has a bit which always stuck with me, which is about like everyone you've ever known is either a rat or a potato.
Oh,
which is like
right.
you can see it. You can see it.
Rat or potato?
Yeah, and then you look at like Boris Johnson, potato. Theresa May,
Wow.
rat. Like everyone is rat or potato. I'm obviously rat.
You're rat. I'm potato then.
Well,
Rat potato.
you're sort of ratato.
I'm a rotato. I'll take it.
But you know what I mean?
don't mind.
Like, I think you're rat, actually.
I don't know what Alice Bryan would be.
Rat.
She rat?
She's rat.
I don't think she's either.
No, she's rat.
She's rat, actually.
Come on. Rachel?
Rat.
Rat.
Because she's got little features like.
Yeah, she's rat. There you go.
Interesting. Adam. Potato.
Potato.
Neil.
Potato.
Potato.
Not because he's Irish.
Right, yeah, come on. Potato. Fucking potato.
Neil by mouth potato.
Do you think, is it women that are rats and men are potatoes? Is that what we're getting out of that?
No.
Give me a rat man.
Rat man?
Yeah, Nigel Farage.
Exactly.
Rat.
Yeah. Tony Blair.
Oh, I'd call Tony Blair potato.
Do you think?
Yeah. It's the jowls, I think.
Like, who's a potato man? Frodo? Elijah Wood?
What a reference. Obviously Frodo.
Frodo.
Voldemort. Rat.
Rat.
Yeah. Fair enough. Interesting.
Also, once it's in your head, you'll never get it out.
Does she list other people in a bit?
Yeah, and she did that bit for so long, and like every time
Rat
I
or
hear her do it, I'm like, oh yeah.
Rat or potato's true. Amazing.
Nigella, potato.
Really?
But a
I
beautiful one.
suppose.
Do you know what I mean? Like potato or rat don't have to be slurs.
Well, neither is good.
Well,
Which is what's quite nice about it, because you're reducing everyone to rat or potato.
Yeah.
And nobody really would like to be either. Because if it was rat or very beautiful Rose,
they'd
be like, well, I don't want to be a fucking rat.
No, that's why it's so funny.
Yeah, because it's rat or potato.
And it is just the only two categories that now exist. For
Yeah,
me.
nice. I'm into that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to start looking at people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she's crying, she's sad. They've chucked her down the basement. She was like a rat in a cage. She began kicking the wall. She kicked it so hard that her foot went straight through the plaster. She got down on her knees and began tearing at the wall, making the hole bigger and bigger and bigger until it was large enough for her to fit through. Sticking her head through the wall and peering inside, Radka saw that there were no water pipes or electrical wires behind the wall. For some reason, there was a small gap. This is so boring. Like, why are we talking about the fucking innards? Anyway, blah, 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 narrow passageway. Radka felt that it was her only avenue of escape, so she crawled through the hole and crawled through the hole and made her way down the narrow passage. It was dark and she was scared, but she forced herself to press on. Eventually, she noticed a thin beam of light shining through a tiny hole in the wall. She scratched at it with a fingernail and it got a little bit bigger. She is giving rat, isn't she?
She's getting rattier.
She doesn't help the stereotype.
Yeah.
She's like... Peeking through, she realised that she was right beside the principal's office. She could see the principal sitting at his desk, unaware that he was being watched. He wasn't doing any work. He was just sat there, staring into space, picking his nose and eating it.
Oh!
Oh, gross, thought Radka as she chuckled to herself and moved. I live in the walls.
The absolute plot.
She's lost her mind. She crawled further down the passage and came to another bright spot in the wall. She scratched at it to make the hole bigger and put her eye to it. She discovered that it was the teacher's lounge. She could see her geography teacher and a history teacher. They were locked in a passionate embrace and blowies and were kissing each other.
Oh.
Wow, they're having an affair, she thought to herself. It's very cringe in a monologue.
Yeah.
Moving on, Radka found that the passage began to slope upwards. In some places, it was almost vertical and she struggled to find a foothold. She saw another point of light. And she realised it was staring directly into the teacher's bathroom. She could see her teacher sitting on the toilet and suddenly she heard a loud splash.
Oh my! This is one of the worst stories.
It's horrible, isn't it?
It's gross.
Oh, she kept going, confident that she would soon find a way out. The passage got more and more narrow, and after crawling for a while, she came to a corner that was at a slight angle. She tried to squeeze through the narrow space. Her head and upper body went through without a problem, but her butt got stuck on the turn. My butt's on the turn! I got an ass that's coming up to its expiry. She tried with all her might to pull herself through, but it was no use. The corner was too small. When she tried to go backwards, however, she couldn't budge an inch. Her butt had become stuck so fast between the densely packed concrete blocks. I can't believe it, Radka said. I'm jammed.
I'm jammed.
She began to panic and felt as if she couldn't breathe. She wondered if she'd be trapped behind the walls. I mean, your bum would eventually lose weight and mass.
And also, if you can see your teachers just bang on the wall.
Yeah, just
like,
go,
oh, hi,
could you
I'm
stop
here,
noshing?
Yeah.
Yeah, good point, actually. I never thought about that.
You'd be like, I'd be jammed.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, sad.
Here's where I go.
That's not going to help my heart condition, is it? Help, help! She screamed again and again, but nobody answered her cries. Oh, well, she tried. Just then, Radka felt something brush against her leg. Rats. There was a strange, musty smell in the air. She put her hand down and felt the touch of soft, warm fur, and her fingers closed around a long, fleshy tail. She screamed. All at once, at least 3 or 4 rats. You kind of have smashed that.
Yeah.
They began swarming on Radka. They climbed up her legs and scrambled over her head, their sharp claws digging into her skin. She began to panic and she felt something bite her ear. She started slapping at the scurrying rats with her hand. One rat began nibbling at her toes, so she kicked it away. Her frightened screams rang along the passageway, but nobody could hear them. She lay there for what felt like hours, stuck in the passageway. Every time she thought the rats had gone, they reappeared and attacked her again. All hope of salvation was gone. Going crazy with the pain, Radka reached out and grabbed hold of one of the rats. In a rage, she strangled it with one hand and put the rat's dead body under her head to use as a pillow.
She's vile.
Yeah, I quite like rats, and I really love mice.
Yeah, me too.
I love the tube mice.
I hate this story.
Not very nice, is she?
I hope she does.
I hate this story.
Your telephone is...
Oh, thank you. Anyway, so she's using it as a pillow. The other rats scurried back to their hiding places. They were scared. Radka lingered in the hole for 3 days, halfway between life and death. Sometimes she managed to get a few minutes of sleep. Whenever the rats came too close, she'd kill one of them with her bare hands and toss the carcass at its comrades. She had to go to the toilet and was forced to do her business right there on the spot. Anyway, oh please, just hurry up and let me die, she thought miserably. A horrible smell permeated the narrow passage. Radka was extremely hungry and dying of thirst. All she wanted was something to drink.
No, skip it.
She drinks the rat's blood. Anyway,
Okay.
after a month... Skip.
No.
Okay. After a month, Radka was still stuck behind the walls. She managed to survive by catching rats and eating them. She was terribly bored and her only entertainment was to listen to the rats squeaking. It got to the point where she felt like she could almost understand what they were saying to each other. She's mad.
She's becoming rat.
One day, when Radka awoke, she tried to squeeze herself around the corner again. She'd become so thin that she managed to dislodge herself and got unstuck. She crawled further down the passageway until she came to a welcome spot of light. She punched a hole in the wall and a bright light shone through, burning her eyes. Radka's teacher was standing at the front of the classroom and her classmates were sitting at their desks. All of a sudden, they heard a pounding noise and the wall at the back of the classroom burst open. As they watched, open-mouthed, a pair of fists emerged. You'd be like, what is going on?
She's just got whiskers and a long tail.
Yeah. The thing scurried across the floor and they realised that it was a young girl, her face covered in bodily fluids. I won't go into the description that it comes in here, but it is lots of shit. Everybody began to scream in terror. Just then, an army of rats came streaming out of the hole and attacked the other children. Kill them all! Screamed Radka as she pounced on one girl and grabbed hold of her arm. Insane with hunger, she sank her teeth into the girl's hand and drank her blood. The girl screamed in horror and pain. The teacher rushed over and tried to rescue her, but Radka pounced on the teacher and gnawed at her legs like a beaver. The children were screaming and crying as the rats swarmed all over them. I'm going to read this last bit as though it's like a fun...
little addendum to a nice
little
nursery.
Disney film, yeah. The children were screaming and crying as the rats swarmed all over them. The vicious rodents scurried back and forth, scratching, biting and feeding on their terrified victims. No one was spared. Their sharp teeth chomped down on whatever they found. Hands, legs, necks, labia. It was utter pandemonium. Minutes later, when the police arrived, it was all over. They found the classrooms, walls, floors and ceiling covered in blood. The skeletal remains of the children lay scattered on the room. Around the room, in the middle of all this chaos, there was a young girl sitting on the floor, gnawing on the teacher's corpse. The end.
That is honestly the most vile story you've ever read.
Well, obviously I found it and I was like, I've got to do it.
Oh.
I had to do it. It's
Is
a
that
rat
doll
girl.
one better?
The doll one's a bit more...
It's not as grotesque, is it?
No, it's not grotesque at all.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
That was really... I mean, if people
Visceral.
are eating their
Don't eat.
breakfast, lunch, dinner...
We will...
You need to be nil by mouth for this episode.
I need to be Neil by mouth. You've got to call it Neil by mouth. You must.
Guess so.
I'm
reluctantly writing that in my ghost notebook.
For fuck's sake.
Neil by
I
mouth.
don't think that you should ever ever eat listening to this episode, because we do talk about a lot of bodily fluids.
We do.
Do you know what I mean? Like your description of your sharting yourself.
Well,
was
you're
up
right,
there
and
with
I
that.
did give trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trigger warning at the beginning of this episode.
Trigger warning.
Triggers. Have you got another for me?
Well, I could do a creep of the week if that's useful.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Go for it, girl.
So, this is creep of the week.
Cow, cow, cow,
Creep of
cow,
the
cow,
week.
cow, cow, cow,
Creep
cow,
of the
cow,
week.
cow.
Creep of the week. Creep of the week. So you just hock up a lung.
Lots of carnage.
This is from... I don't know if this is anonymous. You can say my name.
Right.
So this is from another Hannah.
Stunning.
From Hannah to Hannah. Hi, Susie and Hannah. This is an Irish one.
Is it?
Neil by
surprise,
mouth.
Surprise.
Yeah, love this. Okay.
Oh, as though you haven't checked it already.
Well, no, I wrote so many creep of the weeks down, and I was like, I forgot which one this was. I am from Meath in Ireland, and I've become obsessed with your podcast.
Oh, cute.
And I like you to. I listen to you all day on work, on my drive, out of work. I can't seem to find another like it, so therefore I'll be undoubtedly sticking with Ghost Huns.
Nice.
My mum loves crime shows but doesn't like horrors, so I recommended your podcast. And also, you can say my name. I'd absolutely love it. Anyway, my boyfriend firmly does not believe in spirits or ghosts or anything to do with the afterlife, but I'm sending this email at 7:15 a.m.
Wow.
August 2025, and my boyfriend experienced this about 11 p.m. the night before. And when I heard this, his voice note explaining what happened, my first thought was the Ghost Huns need this.
Yes, please.
Enough rambling. Here's my boyfriend's afterlife experience. if that's what you define this as. And sorry for the long intro, but I thought I wanted to put all the details in. I'll be keeping the man anonymous, so we'll call him Dave. Dave for short. So, on the night of the 12th of August, 2025, my boyfriend Connor was out with some work friends in town. Nothing out of the ordinary. I'd been texting him for a portion of his night as I was so tired from a bad sleep for work the night before that I'd fallen asleep for about an hour after he finished work. The night was pretty normal. Nothing out of the ordinary had happened. He went out for some drinks, left to go get his bus home, and then got on his bus shortly after.
Lovely.
As usual, people got on and off the bus. At a certain stop, a man got on the bus and decided to sit beside Connor. He thought nothing of it, just a person looking for a seat in his eyes. The man started talking about his life story with Connor, and he was butting in to interrupt his story, but after a while, he started noticing things about the story that were similar in his life. He was telling Connor how he's a retired fishmonger. And he worked around 15 minutes from where Connor lives. He then went on to say other things about his life and asking Connor about his life, where he worked, etc. Nothing weird. Then, as the man reached his stop, he was standing to get off the bus, and he asked Connor what his name was, as he forgot to ask at first. And of course he said, "Oh yeah, my name's Connor." And this is another thing Connor noticed, as the man said, "My name's David, but everyone calls me Dave." The man started turning to walk towards the stairs to get off the bus when suddenly he stopped and turned back round to Connor and said, "I hope your mum and dad have a happy marriage." Then the man left and got off the bus and turned right when he got off, but Connor looked down, but the man had disappeared into thin air. Now, I know you might think, where's the weird thing about this story? And I'm about to tell you. So Connor's granddad has the same original name as this man. He was a fishmonger and retired before he died. And the weirdest thing of all was Connor hadn't mentioned anything to this man about his parents, but the man said he hoped they'd have a long and happy marriage. And it was weird because it was his mum and dad's 20th marriage anniversary on that exact day. Another tiny detail is that this was the name of his mum's dad. Anyway, Hans, I hope you enjoy this story. I hope it makes it on the pod, and I can assure you it's a lot longer than my previous one I'd sent in, but I hope you enjoy it and find this interesting. Thanks. Warmest regards,
that's
Hannah.
Very spooky.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's spooky. I mean, a very weird thing to say anyway.
I hope your mum and dad have a happy marriage.
I'd just be like, you mad bastard.
I think that's the granddad, like, reincarnated.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, it's like the spirit of his, yeah.
Oh.
So it's like his granddad has maybe come back to be like, I wish them a happy marriage.
Oh, that's quite
It's
sweet.
kind of nice, isn't it?
That's nice. But they've already had 20 years of it, so a bit late.
20 years.
Imagine being married to someone for 20 years.
Me.
No thanks.
Almost too long. So that was our lovely creep of the week.
Stunning. We get on to you don't have to.
Yeah. I've got a potential little one.
Go for it.
Yeah?
Go for it, girl.
Go for it, bitch.
Go for it, you whore.
You big fucking slave.
Yeah, that stops being affectionate, doesn't it, after a certain amount of time? Oh, my period.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Thanks.
So, we're going to do scary stories to tell in the dark.
I would love, yeah.
So this is going to predict what's going to happen on our next ghost hunt.
Oh.
And this is like, it's going to get spooky.
We've got some goodies coming up as well.
Yeah, we do. Particularly one in Devon.
Can't
if
wait.
anyone knows anything spooky about Devon, let us know.
To go to get to Devon.
Okay, so I'm going to do this,
Yeah.
and it's going to portend what's going to happen on this ghost hunt.
Okay, do I have to say stop?
Yeah, but like really think about it.
Stop.
There's 3 cats. That's interesting,
Wait
though.
till Martin comes.
Yeah.
That's, do you know, no, I'll tell you what is weird.
What?
I was going to read a story out that's called My Name's Not Martin.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
But I decided not to because it wasn't that good in the end. So I was like, oh no. But that's what I was looking at this morning.
Oh my God. So Martin and cats. We have to remember that.
Martin Cats.
Okay, and wait, I'm going to do this.
We're definitely going to forget that. So can someone who's on the Patreon remember? Stop. I was like, what's she doing?
Okay, this one was big as a wolf.
Oh, bit rude.
Well.
Bit body shaming.
Well, we're going to see a massive fucking cat.
That's exciting,
And Martin's
isn't it?
gonna
A cat
come.
called Martin. If we see a cat called Martin,
then definitely something's up.
But what's going to happen is we'll be like, oh, look, the cat's called Martin, fun. And then we're going to crack on with the day and we'll forget that this ever happened. So one of our Patreons, please remember that.
Yeah.
A bit of homework
No, I'm
for
writing
you.
it down.
Oh, good. Okay, fine.
So what, Martin the cat?
Martin the cat.
Martin times 3 cats, Devon.
So if anyone finds this book one day, they're going to be like, what is happening?
What is happening?
That was stunning. Thank you so much for joining us. If you want more, go to patreon.com/ghosthuns. The live shows are sold out. So if you wanted to come, you can't.
Oh,
I think so, yeah, pretty much.
nice.
Pretty fucking much. But, sorry.
But exciting,
And if you are coming, we're going to have a fucking banger of a time.
And, and we're going to Ireland.
We're going to Ireland.
We've sorted our tickets. We've sorted our accommodation.
It's been very stressful, hasn't it? That's why I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye. Bye.